So this is what we are going to do today. This is one of the most important lessons, just because we need to remember, like, especially the speaking task and how to use phrasal verbs and vocabulary. They are very important. Most of the times, what we need is spoken English. The terms like basically, really, we call them as small words, or the like. We are doing diplomatic language today, ne? Then we have to learn all these words there, and so we have to start, like we started with the warm up task, then a speaking task one. This is the place where now we are. Okay, so we did this warm up task, then we have completed this part. Okay, so that is all about, like, yes, this is all about, that we started with so, and now you understand. So is a word that we can use when we, like, here in this conversation, that's about when we ask a question. Okay, it is used to begin a question. That is not surprising. Okay, if you want to write, please write it again. Okay, so can be used especially, like, used to begin a sentence. That's not surprising. That's not surprising to others. Okay, so for example, Aurudu thing. If I ask you about Aurudu, that is not surprising to you. Ne? So this is April, and that's not going to be a surprise. And I can just ask, so students, how was your Aurudu? Okay, so that's the kind of thing that's not surprising. So we can use the term so there. Okay, this is how so is used here. And when it comes to that, like, dude, so I told you dude is a word that we can use especially when we are talking to a female friend. You can tell, dude, how are you doing? Okay, but that is informal. Always dude is informal. Okay, plus the last word I taught you, that is basically you can use when you want to describe or when you want to come up with your opinion. You can just use basically there. Okay, like, I hope you understood these three. This is what I have done so far. That's using so, dude, and basically. Okay, quite the character I will explain later, because that's not that much of important, but I will teach. Okay, fine. So now you need to understand how to use basically, because that is a very nice one. You can also use basically when you are speaking. Okay, yes. Sorry, yes, here that male friend, I wrote female friend there. No, that should be male friend. Okay, but now female friends also using it. Okay, dude. But generally that is male friend we can use. But remember, sometimes we can say this, female friends also, they say dude. But the most common one is male friend. Okay, fine. Thank you for that, Dilini. And the other thing is, okay, basically fine. Ne? Okay, now I'm asking you a question. I'm asking, uh, what's your life like? Okay, what's your life like? Tell me the answer, everyone. What's your life like? Okay, yes, that's about life. එක කොහොමද? What's your life like? So this is about giving opinion. Okay, that means you have to give your opinion about life. Okay, so how do you tell me the answer? What is your life like? Dilini, what is your life like? Quickly tell me the answer. You have to speak in the class. Okay, unmute and tell me the answer. What's your life like? Yes, Dilini, I'm listening to you. I'm waiting for your answer. Dilini, what's your life like? Basically, how do you tell me the answer? Hmm? Yeah. Yes. How do you tell me the answer? Basically, uh, you can't say, I can't remember words. Okay. Yes, basically it's like changing day by day. Okay, very good, Netmi. Basically, it is like changing day by day. Okay, nice. Dilini, quickly tell. You can't say you can't remember words. Very nice. Yeah, quickly tell. What's your life like? Ashini and Sachini and Menuka, what's your life like? Start it with basically and tell me the answer. Hmm. Basically, I also don't know. Okay. Then you think, how do I know? Okay, fine, fine. So anyway, what I need you to do is use basically there when you want to talk about your general opinions. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to teach, that is about, I will be teaching you how to use no wonder. Okay, this is the other one. So I taught you so there, then like, and then we discuss basically, dude. Actually, we know that, so I'm not going to teach that thing. So no wonder. Okay, so how to use no wonder? So especially no wonder in the sense, generally I would write it like wonder. Okay, WONDER. This is the word, wonder. So, wonder is a word that we can use when you want to express uh, a doubt. Okay, when you want to express an unanswered question, I will write it like that. When you want to express an unanswered question or a doubt, ඒ කියන්නේ සැකයක් හරි ඒ කියන්නේ සැකයක් හරි answer එකක් කිව්වේ නැති question එකක් හරි if you want to talk about, so then we can use no wonder or like especially wonder there. But here they use no wonder, but I'm teaching you wonder. Okay. So for example, I'm writing one thing. If I ask you, where is Samila? Actually, Samila is absent today. So then I'm asking, where is Samila? Okay. So then we can write the same thing. I wonder where Samila is. Okay, this is how we have to write. So express an unanswered question or a doubt. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒකෙන් කියන්නේ unanswered question එක. Where is Samila කියන එකම we can write it using wonder. We can tell I wonder where Samila is. Okay, that's about මම හිතනවා. or මම බලනවා. So I wonder where Samila is. That's how like you have to write. For example, if I write is Kasun married. Kasun married කරලාද? Is Kasun married? So then you can write the answer there. I wonder if Kasun married. Okay, that's it. I wonder if Kasun married. Okay, so this is how you have to write it. Where is Samila? We can just write the answer. I wonder where Samila is. So is කියන එක we have to write it at the end. Okay. Yes. Next question. What are my marks? Or what are like or what are like if not we'll use the same thing. Where is my bag? Something easy. Okay, now write it using I wonder. Quickly write. Where is my bag? How to write it? So you can't find your bag and then you ask someone, Ane, where is my bag? Okay, so how to write it using I wonder? Quickly write everyone. Hmm. How to write? I wonder where my bag is. Excellent. That's how you have to write. Okay. I wonder where my bag is. That's about you, like you have a doubt. Okay, සැකයක් තියෙනවා. You have a doubt or you feel somewhat confused. මගේ bag එක කොහෙද? So I wonder where my bag is. That's how you have to write that thing. So where is my bag also fine, but you can just tell the same thing using wonder. I wonder. But here that is different because they use no wonder there. Okay, actually, I didn't teach you no wonder first because I know that first I have to teach wonder and then I can gradually step into no wonder. Okay, that's why I didn't teach you no wonder directly. Okay, now I will teach you how to use no wonder. No wonder in the sense that's about like I can tell you. Okay, so you have a very nice teacher. Okay, so you are telling a male teacher. He is a very talented teacher. He is a very talented teacher. Okay, and he treats you really well. Okay, and other thing is we can just write he is well educated. So no wonder you like your teacher. Okay, so that is about here. No wonder is used like to tell something is obvious. Obvious in the sense pena deyak. Okay, for example, ඔයා teacher කැමති, he is very talented, he treats you really well, and teacher is well educated. Then you can tell someone, ah, no wonder you like your teacher. කොහොමත් ඔයා teacher කැමති. මොකද teacher හොඳට ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙනවා, ඔයාට හොඳට treat කරනවා. Then no wonder you like your teacher. Okay, so that means that is something obvious. Obvious in the sense that is very clear. අපිට හරියටම හේතුව පේනවා මේ නිසයි කැමති වුණේ කියලා. Okay, so when you want to tell that thing there, you can use the term no wonder you like your teacher, or no wonder you like him, no wonder you like this dress. Okay, so you find a dress and that is black color dress there. Okay, and that is short sleeved as well. Short sleeved dress එකක්. Okay, then you can say no wonder you like it. ඔයාගේ කැමතිම color එක black color. Short sleeved also. Then you think no wonder you like this dress. Okay, is that clear now? No wonder in Sinhala in the sense පුදුමයක් නේ. That's it. No wonder. Okay, it's not something to like think twice. Okay, that means there is nothing to uh, think there. No wonder you like the place. Okay, you understood? Is that clear? Are you okay with this? Is that crystal clear? Ashini telling clear? Okay, yes. How about Menuka and the girls? Okay, it's clear. Nice. Okay, students. Quite the character in the sense that's about like I will explain that part also since you asked. He is quite the character that is unusual in some way. Okay, if you find someone strange, okay, then you can say quite the character. Quite the character means unusual character. ටිකක් වෙනස් කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ සමහර වෙලාවට එයා ටිකක් වෙනස්. So that is about quite the character. Unusual. Somewhat unusual. Okay. So for example, I can tell you, she never stops talking, but can always make you laugh. You have a friend, okay, but she never stops talking. හැම වෙලේම කතා කරනවා. Very talkative. Never stops talking. Okay. But the thing is, never stops talking. And the other one is, but can always make you laugh. But can always make you laugh. Okay. So then we can tell, I hear she is quite the character. So she is quite the character in the sense, she is somewhat unusual in some way. පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස්. Okay, never stops talking, but can always make you laugh. Okay, so that be like that person becomes like the quite the character. Okay, so this is how we have to use it. Hope you understood all the words given here. So, like, quite the character, dude, basically, wonder I taught you, then no wonder, and the other one is, yeah, that's all. Other things we'll do later because I'm not going to make you tired. Okay, yes, I know it's somewhat harder, then I'm not going to make you tired. Okay. Yes. Now, students, you have to choose one word and quickly write a sentence. Okay. Choose one word. You can use any word you like and any word that we discussed, or if there is any word that you would like to use in your sentence, that's also fine. Quickly write a sentence. Everyone should write. Okay. Time is given for you to write. Everyone should write the answers and send it to me. Choose any word that you like or any phrase or anything you like, and after that, write your answer. Okay. Have you finished? Quickly write. You can't take a lot of time. Okay, so choose one word and write it. It's better if you can use basically also. When you write basically, please come up with a question. Okay, write a question and then write your answer with basically. If it is something related to your opinion, it's better if you write it with basically, but write the question as well. Okay. Let me writing. I wonder what are my bag? No, 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 no. No, no. This is incorrect, Let me. Let's try again. Okay, very good. Okay, so this is your question. First, you have to make it as a WH question. What are my bag is include. So that's not a good question. So then, what is in my bag? This is the question. So when you make it as I wonder, you have to write it like, let me look at this. I wonder what is in my bag. I wonder what is in my bag. Okay. Yes. I wonder what is in my bag. Okay. Yes. So this is how we have to write it. Think about the meaning. Think about the meaning. Always you can't follow the same thing. Okay. Yes. Then I wonder where she gone. Okay. I wonder where she gone. Mm-hmm. Yes, now understood. Okay, fine. Others also try. He scrolled me a lot, but I don't know why is that. He met me accidentally. He is quite the character. Now good, Dilini. Yes, that's about. You talk about some unusual behavior of the person, then you can write he is quite the character. That's about somewhat unusual and not normal. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එහෙම වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Not this normal behavior, but something different. Very good. This is correct, Dilini. Very nice. You have written a lot there. That's good. Ashini also nice. Ashini, please write another sentence. This is somewhat simple. Too simple. Sachini writing, how do you go to work? Basically, I go to work by bus. Why not? Excellent, Sachini. Yes, this is how you have to write. Whatever you want to tell, if it is your opinion, a general opinion, use basically there and tell your answer. How do you go to work? Basically, I go to work by bus. Okay, very nice. Okay, others also try. Menuka and Ashini, I want another one, no? Yes. Ashini, please write another one. Menuka, when will the results be released? I wonder. Okay, good. Yes. So this is your question these days, Nathan. Then I'm also dealing with that question then. Uh, okay. Fine. When will the results be released? Okay, so then you can just write, I wonder when the results will be released. That's how you have to write. I wonder when the results will be released. Okay. බලන් ඉන්නවා. Waiting නේද? I wonder when the results will be released. I wonder how the results will be released. කොහොමද නම් නෙවෙයිනේ when, right? Yes, that's all about when. Very good, huh? Okay. So all of you have written your answers. That's nice. That's good. Sachini, Menuka, and Ashini also send me a very small one, short and sweet one. Okay. And Netmi, okay, everyone did. And Netmi, you have to write another one. Yes. What you wrote is somewhat, it needs a lot of adjustments, and like I felt like it's better if you can come up with another one. Okay. Didn't you also write another one if you have time? Yes. Let me quickly write. Menuka also try another one. This is correct, Menuka, but it's better if you can try another one since we have enough time. Okay. Let me finish. You can write. So, teacher, how is your life? You can ask neither. Okay. What do you feel your A-level results like? Oh, good. What do you feel your A-level results like? Okay. Yes. How do your life going on? Basically, my life is better. Okay, now it's correct, Netmi. Okay, you can ask, what do you feel about your life? Or how is your life going on? Okay. Or how do you define your life? Okay. Yes. Or like Netmi here, it is better if you ask, how is your life going? Huh? Not how do your life going ne? ING, no? Then better to ask it like, how is your life going? Then you can write, basically, my life is better. Okay, now correct. Fine, good. So hope you all understood what we discussed so far. Yes, so that's enough. And other things you have to read it, and next day I will teach. Okay, I'm not going to teach all the words today, then it will become somewhat harder. Okay, now it's your time. You have to choose the correct answer. Okay, so this is something tricky. Okay, tricky in the sense, what do you mean by tricky? If I tell you, students, this is something tricky. What's the meaning? Tricky. Tricky. This is something tricky. Tricky means this is something complicated or this is something difficult. Amaru deyakna. Okay, we can tell neither. Ane, this is somewhat tricky. That is මේකනම් ටිකක් අමාරුයි වගේ. This is somewhat tricky. Okay? Yes. So this exercise also somewhat tricky, but I'm giving you 3 minutes to choose the correct answer. Okay? Yes. I know that this is somewhat tricky, but you try your best. Tricky in the sense not impossible. You can do this because we discussed this part. Okay? Try. After doing the task, send me a happy emoji. Okay, so I'm asking you to send happy emojis after a long time. Ne? Okay, then please send me some happy emojis after doing this. Okay, only 2 minutes. Okay, you have done the task. Okay, nice. She gave me a black t-shirt and white denim. No wonder it's my type. Oh, wow. Ashini, that's a nice sentence, huh? She gave me a black t-shirt and a white denim. Okay, so no wonder it's my type. That's about Pudumayak Nave. That's my type. Okay, yes, very nice, huh? That's how you have to use the sentences. Nice. Now do this thing. So I'm teaching these phrases for you, not only to write the sentences. Okay, you have to use them when you feel like this is the best time that I should use this phrase or word. Okay, so use no wonder they are basically like even if you are speaking in Sinhala also, you can use the terms like basically, ne? Okay, so most of the times that's all about practicing. Okay, we can't be 100% perfect when we are speaking in another language. It's too hard. It needs a lot of practice, but you can just train yourself, okay, and just try to add these things. Try to insert the words that you learn when you are speaking. Even though that's very simple conversation, you can use them. That's how you have to practice. Okay, fine. So I hope most of you have done the task. Then we'll discuss the answers. Dilini, you finished the task or still doing? Menuka, Ashini, and Sachini, and also Nitmi did the task. Ne? Okay, finish, no? Okay, fine, good. Then let's discuss what are you like? Okay, I told you when you want to ask the details of a person, a place or a thing, then we can use this like there. What is your best friend like? What is your mother like? What's your father like? What's your new car like? What's your new university like? We can ask, no? Okay, so what are you like? The correct answer, I am a little shy. Okay, mama ටිකක් shy. Shy in the sense lajjai. What are you like? You can tell, I am a little shy. Okay. Oh, I am a little, you can tell, what can you say? Anything. That's your qualities, neither. So, like some people are very shy, some people are very talkative. Talkative in the sense, ගොඩක් කතා කරන අය. You can just say, I am a little talkative. Okay? Yes, you can tell I am a little shy, I am a little talkative. Okay, something. So, I think I have taught you the terms that you can use like that. Like, fussy. Okay, so fussy in the sense that's about people who are paying too much attention to small details. Okay, පොඩි දේවල් වලටත් ගොඩාක් හිතන අය ඉන්නේ. චූටි දේවල් ගැනත් ගොඩක් හිතන අය. ඕනෑමට වඩා හිතන අය. So they are fussy people. Okay, you can tell I am a little fussy. If you say I am a little fussy means you think about small details a lot. Okay, පොඩි දේවල් වලටත් දුක හිතෙනවා and also you think about them a lot. Okay, some people are not like that. Some people don't consider, they don't care a lot about the small details. But some people, what they care is all about the small details. Okay, so we call them as fussy. Okay, then you like if I ask you what are you like, Dilini, then if Dilini is paying too much attention to small details and like that thinking a lot, okay, overthinking there or something, then we can tell Ani, I'm a little fussy. That's about it. And like if you tell I'm like something bossy. Okay, bossy in the sense that's about always telling others what to do. අනිත් අයව හැම වෙලේම control කරන්න බලන අය ඉන්නේ. Okay, so what they need is to control others always. Okay, for example, you come, you do this thing, and you send me this photo quickly. So like that. So we call them as bossy people. So they always try to be the leader. Okay, and always tell others what to do. Okay, then you can say, I feel like I'm a little bossy. You can tell like that. Okay, then we have moody. So the meaning of moody means that's about like moody means always changing moods. Okay, so that is about moody, always changing moods. So this time you feel very happy. After 5 to 10 minutes, you feel sad about something. You overthink, then you feel sad, and then you feel angry, and then you get angry with all the people, okay, in your family. Okay, and then you go there and you live somewhat like you spend the time alone. So that means moody, always changing moods. Okay, then we have snobby characters. Okay, snobby means that's about like looking down on others. අනිත් අය පහත් කරලා කතා කරන්නේ. So that's about looking down others. Okay, sorry, looking down on others or acting superior. Always try to be the superior person. හොඳම කෙනා වෙන්න. So they look down on the others. Snobby characters. Okay, yes. And then so these are the things you can tell: fussy, bossy, moody, snobby. So this is how we can describe people, ne? Okay. Hope you got it. Okay. Then sorry. Touchy. Touchy in the sense, touchy characters are they easily upset. නිතරම upset වෙනවා. නිතරම දුක හිතෙනවා. Easily upset people or very sensitive. Okay, they are touchy. We call them as touchy people. Okay, so these are the 5 terms that there are many students, but just remember these 5: fussy, bossy, snobby, moody, and touchy. Now tell me, what are you like? You have to choose one thing from these 5 and tell me the answer. What are you like, students? Hmm? What are you like? Tell me the answer quickly. Choose something. I have written 5 characteristics here. You can choose. What are you like? Yes. Fussy the, bossy the, moody the, snobby the, touchy the. Fussy. Okay. Yes. How do you write the answer? If I ask you what are you like, you have to write, I'm a little fussy person. Very good. You can tell, I'm a little fussy person. If not, you can tell, I'm a moody person. That means I change my moods always. If not, I'm a touchy person. I feel upset very quickly and I'm sensitive. Okay, you can tell anything. Okay. Fine. So most of you saying pasida. So that means you paying too much attention to small details. Is that so? Okay. I'm a little bit touchy and moody person. Okay. Touchy and moody. Okay, fine. Then, what do you like? So this is different, right? Okay. So look how it is changed, students. What are you like? Here, what do you like? Okay. If someone asks us, what are you like? We have to come up with our qualities. When someone asks, what do you like? We have to talk about, like, අපි කැමති මොනවටද? Then we can tell, I like red dresses. මම රතු දේවල් වලට කැමති. රතු ඇඳුම් වලට. Okay. So that is the difference between what are you like and what do you like. These are not same. What are you like in the sense you tell, I'm a little shy, I'm a little moody, but what do you like? You tell, I like to drink something orange juice. I like to, I like to, now anything. I like to eat pizza now, something. Okay. Yes. Who do you like? Who do you look like? Okay, that's about who do you look like? That's about ඔයා කවුරු වගේද? Who do you look like? Okay, what's the correct answer? I look like my sister. I like my sister. So that is, I look like my sister. So you have neither. So some people say you look like your mother or you look like your father. Okay, then you can tell, yes, you are correct. I look like my father or I look like my mother. Okay, that's it. So that is different because look like there. What is your sister like? Sister මොන I like my sister. She likes to ski. She is tall. She likes me. So, what's your sister like? What's the correct answer? You have to focus on characteristics, no? Yes, she is tall. Yes, good. What is her boyfriend like? Again, we are talking about the characteristics or the features. Then we can tell, he is very smart because smart is the characteristic here. Okay, hope you understood. So, this is the difference between what are you like and what do you like and what you look like. Look like කියන්නේ කවුරු වගේද? Okay, so if I tell you, Menuka, like, who do you look like? Then Menuka can say, I look like my father. Yes. Or I look like my father's brother. Yes. Okay, that's it. So that's something different. Okay. So how many answers you got correct, students? 5 out of 5? Okay, very good, Netmi. How about others? How many marks you received, students, girls? Yes. Okay, 5. Very good. 4. Okay, done. 5 neither. Okay, most of you have scored really well. So nice. Okay, hope you understood the differences between like now. Okay, yes. So you have to write the questions here. I'm not going to do this task with you. You have to go through this and write the correct answer. I mean, write the correct question there. He is very tall. Now you know that. What is he like? Okay. What is he like? Then we can tell he is very tall. Okay. So you have to come up with the question and yes, then I will discuss the answers next day. Exercise 2 is for you. You have to do this. Okay. And the other one is we have to do this thing, students, now because this is something very important. Okay, yeah, yes, let's finish this task. Okay, first one is these are the words that you can use when you are speaking in English. Okay, actually, as a matter of fact, basically, actually, if you can if you remember or if you like learn these all these words given here from A to I, sorry, A to L, well, for I'm very sure that you can use these things when you are speaking and it will help you to develop your speaking part. For sure, definitely. So just use them with me, okay? And hardly ever, I mean, I wonder, I am like, no wonder, plus, really, so, then. Okay. So here we have 1 to 10, here we have A to L. Okay, so just try to match these words. You try to do this alone first. Yes, try to find at least 2, 3 answers. You can do this. Okay, yes. Try, try, try. You can. I will explain everything, but you try your best to do this. Okay, now I'm explaining A to L, so you have to find the answer after that. Okay, I'm not telling the answer. No, never. I will explain and then you have to find the answer. We'll start from really. Okay, think about the word really. Okay, now I'm asking you. I am telling you, okay, students, I'm not going to do the class today. Okay, I'm not going to do the class today. Then you can ask, really? Are you not going to do the class? Okay, that's it. I'm writing it down. I'm writing. I'm not going to um do the class. So you asking, really? Really? What's the reason? You can ask it like that, no? Really? Why is that? Hey, you can ask, really? Why is that? So now you have to find out the answer. I'm not going to do the class. You asking, really? Why is that? So what's the reason? Why are you not going to do the class today? Okay. So really is a way of asking what was said was the truth. Okay, that's about really? Hey mother. So I'm not going to do the class today. Really? Hey mother. That's it, no? In Sinhala, that's about hey mother. Seriously? Okay, that's really. Okay. And the other thing is we will focus on the term actually. Okay, now you can understand the difference between really and actually. Really in the sense like hey mother, that's it. Okay, but actually that is about you want to tell the truth is. ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම් that's actually. So sometimes you say ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම් මට මහන්සි. Then you can say, oh my god, the truth is I'm really feeling tired today. Okay, that's it. The truth is in the sense that's about ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම්. Okay, the truth is. Okay, so like another thing is I'm asking, I'm writing questions now. I'm asking, do you like this class? Okay, do you like this class? Then you tell me, ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම්, actually, uh, what do you say? You can just tell me, actually, yes. ඇත්තටම oh. Okay, so then you can just tell it like, actually, yes. Okay, now hope you understood the difference between really and actually. Okay, like actually means that's about ඇත්තටම කියනවා නම් really in the sense එහෙමද really? Okay, yes. If I tell you, students, do you know that like I passed the A-level exam? Okay, I'm telling I passed the A-level exam with 3 A's. So you tell us like really you passed the exam? Okay, yes. Then I can say, yes, actually, I passed the exam. Okay, the truth is, I passed the exam. I can tell like that. Okay, fine. And the other thing is, basically, now you know, basically, we can use when we are talking about general opinions. Okay, I'm not writing that thing again because I told you that part. Okay, then I mean, so this is nice. I have seen many students using I mean when they are speaking. I mean, in the sense that's about, like, for example, in other words. Okay, in other words. That is the meaning of I mean. In other words. Okay, for example, I'm telling you, students, I have a I have a very talented students. So like no, um, like what can I say? I can tell you. Okay, we'll take the same example. I can tell Kasun is, oh no, Kasun studies 20, what can we write? Kasun studies 20 lessons today. Okay. Kasun studies 20 lessons today. Other lessons විස්සක් ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Then I can say, I mean, Kasun is a hardworking student. Okay. So this is that. So I'm telling you, Kasuna studies 20 lessons today. අද lesson 20ක් ඉගෙන ගත්තා. I mean මට කියන්න ඕන වුණේ Kasun is a hardworking student. I mean in the sense in Sinhala that's about what I told. So මට කියන්න ඕන වුණේ මේක. So that's it. I wanted to tell you that he is a hardworking student. So then I use the term I mean there. Okay? I mean in the sense in other words. Okay? Yes. Hope you understood. I wonder I'm not explaining. Then plus. Okay? Plus means that is also a nice word that you can use. When you use plus, that is all about when you want to add some details there, you can use plus students. Okay? If you want to add something, for example, like you tell me, these days I'm studying for the exam, then you can say plus I'm studying for um, another another test or like English test. That's also there. Okay. Plus in the sense you add something. Plus in the sense ඊට අමතරව, that's in like Sinhala we call that. Okay. So plus is also something that you can use. Okay. And these are the other things. So now I taught you the difference between actually and really, and then I mean. Okay. And yes, that's another other one is plus. Okay. So I explained you something. I think now you can renew your knowledge. Okay. Now you try to do this task, complete this task alone, and we are going to do like discuss the answers next day. Uh, okay. Yes. Plus, look, I use plus there, ne? So plus in the sense that's about I am adding details there. I'm adding some new things there. Okay, so plus you have to do exercise 2 as well. Okay, you are doing exercise 2 and 3 today. After the class, please do this. If you can send, then send me the answers because you have my number. Ne? So it's better if you can send me the answers. Do exercise 2 and 3 and send me whenever you are free. Okay, is this clear, students, what we discussed? Clear the Okay, well done. It's clear. Very nice. Then we will focus on diplomatic language. This is the other part of the lesson. Okay, are you tired? How do you feel? Are you too tired? Will you be able to stay until 9:30? Or what's your answer? Yes or 9? No, you are not tired today. Okay, that's good. That's a nice thing. Okay, then we can finish everything. Okay. And actually, we have the time to do this thing as well. Okay, but anyway, let's do it as a take-home task. Okay, fine. So students, now let's do the listening task because now the time is enough, ne? Okay, let's do the listening task. You have to get ready for the listening task now. Uh, okay, these are the questions. Okay, there are 6 questions. Read the questions first. Okay. Then 3 and 4. Okay. Then 5 and 6. Okay, that's it. Now we are going to listen to the conversation. Okay. Yes, you listen to the conversation. This is B2. B2 in the sense that is upper intermediate. Okay, so this is somewhat harder. It's not going to be too easy. Tricky. Somewhat tricky. Tricky in the sense complicated. You try to listen and try to understand because I know that you are not doing listening test. Even though I ask you to practice listening, I am very sure that no one has listened to this. Okay, so that's why I'm giving you very complicated things here, complex things, because I know that you are not practicing. But you have to practice, students. That is a must. Okay, that is a must. Okay, now listen.
Hi everyone, we're here in a beautifully sunny London, bustling with locals and tourists alike. Today, we're on the streets asking people about socialising and the last social event they attended. Let's go. Hi there.
Hello,
What's your name?
Sophie.
Nice to meet you, Sophie. So, when it comes to partying, do you love to let your hair down and go all out? Or do you prefer something more low-key, just catching up with close friends?
I used to love hitting the town and going clubbing, but those days are behind me. I'm not a very outgoing person anymore, and I'm not that young either, so I'd say I'm more comfortable with smaller, friendly gatherings.
Sounds lovely. So, what was the last social event you went to?
Last week I went to a housewarming party here in London. One of my best friends just moved to a nicer place in a slightly better neighbourhood, and a few of us brought her some gifts for her new home. We had some drinks, chatted, and just hung out. It was really cosy, and I loved catching up with everyone.
Hi there. What's your name?
Liam.
Nice to meet you, Liam. So tell me, when you go out, do you go all out, or do you prefer something more low-key?
Oh, I definitely like a big night out. Some of my friends are total party animals, so whenever we go out, we go all in.
Sounds like a wild crowd. So, what was the last social event you went to?
Last weekend, I went out for my buddy's birthday. We pre-gamed at his place for a bit, and then we all went clubbing downtown. The place was packed, the music was great, and we just danced for hours. After that, we decided to check out a couple of bars nearby before calling it a night. It was already super late, and honestly, we'd all had one too many, so it was definitely time to head home. But yeah, it was a blast.
Sounds like a classic night out. Would you say you're a party animal yourself?
Haha, not really. I like a good night out, but I can't keep up with some of my friends. They'd probably go out every night if they could.
Hi there. What's your name?
I'm Olivia.
Nice to meet you, Olivia. So tell me, what was the last social event you went to?
Well, I didn't really plan to go to a party, but I kind of crashed one. My friends and I were out, and we heard music coming from a house nearby. We decided to check it out, and surprisingly, they let us stay. We ended up having a great time, even though we didn't know many people there.
No way. So, they just welcomed you in. That's lucky.
Yeah, totally. Turns out it was actually a costume party, and since we weren't exactly dressed for the occasion, someone handed us some spare costumes. I threw on a witch's hat, and my friend grabbed some cat ears. Nothing fancy, but at least we looked the part.
That's brilliant. And how was the party?
Honestly, it was a blast. The music was great, everyone was super friendly, and we just let our hair down and danced all night. We even got into a costume contest. Obviously, we didn't win, but it was hilarious seeing everyone's outfits.
Sounds like a top night. So how did things wind down?
Well, by the end of the night, the party had kind of shifted into something more intimate and personal. We figured we'd had our fun, so we decided to call it a night before we outstayed our welcome.
Smart move. Nothing worse than realizing you're the last one standing at a party you weren't even invited to.
Exactly. We left on a high note, though. It was such a random but amazing night. Probably one of the best parties I've been to.
Okay, students, we listen to the conversation. As I told you earlier, the conversation is somewhat speedy. It's tricky, complicated, but hope you listen to the conversation. Did you understand what they were talking about? How many people were there? Okay, so he spoke to 3 people or 4 people? Yes? Yeah? Yes, tell me the answer. He spoke to 3 people. Okay, very good. So you understood it. And so 3 people in the sense that's about he first spoke to Sophie, and then he met Liam, the boy, and after that he met another girl, and she is Olivia. Okay, so that is how you have to understand when you are listening to a conversation. First, just try to figure out the characters. Okay, so he was talking to 3 people like Sophie, like then Liam, and after that Olivia. Okay, so what was their topic, students? They are talking about what? Are they talking about animals or school education or celebrities or celebrations? What is their topic? What's their topic? Their topic is, yes, very good. Topic is socializing and parties. You know the meaning of socializing. Socializing in the sense that's about, yes, parties, or you are trying to make yourself socialize. Samaj like associate කරන එක. Okay, මිනිසුන් associate කරන එක. So that's it. They got the ideas from the people about it's a street interview. You know that, right? And I think you have seen many street interviews in Sri Lanka also. Okay, and YouTubers also do them. And this is also a street interview. And we have 3 people there. And their topic is socializing and parties. Okay, so that is their topic. Okay, now let's see your answers. Okay, first one, based on Sophie's comments, which best describes her socializing style? What kind of character is Sophie? She loves clubbing just as much as a small gathering. Clubbing or small gathering. She prefers small friendly gatherings. Or she enjoys attending formal events with people she knows. Okay, what is the correct answer? A, B or C? What would you choose? Tell me. What about Sophie? You think A. Okay, different answers? Okay. Then, what is true about the social event Sophie mentioned attending? Okay. See the. Okay, nice. Then, what is true about Liam's last night out? Liam's last night out. They went to a birthday party. They planned to go clubbing, but ended up at some bars instead. They stayed out late and had a bit too much to drink. A. Okay. Fine. Good. We'll see. What can be what can be deduced about Liam's socializing style? What can be deduced? Okay, so we need to know the meaning of the term deduce there. I will explain. Okay, deducing means, deduce means like you can just write reasoning. Okay, so for example, to figure out something like using logical reasoning. Okay, මොනවා හරි දෙයක් logical reason එකකින් figure out කරගන්න විසඳ ගන්නවා. Okay, that is the meaning of deducing. Okay, so what can be deduced about Liam's socializing style? Solving something. He wishes he could go out more often. Is that the answer? No answer there. Okay, what is true about Olivia's last social event? She went to a friend's costume party. Okay, good. Then how did the party end for Olivia and her friends? They stayed until the very end. They were asked to leave once the real guests realized they were not invited. They left when the party became more intimate and personal. What happened to Olivia? Be the, okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's check your answers. Okay, how many answers? Okay, first one, she loves clubbing just as much as small gatherings. No, that's not the correct answer. Correct one is she prefers small, friendly gatherings. Listen to the conversation.
Let's go. Hi there.
Hello,
What's your name?
Sophie.
Nice to meet you, Sophie. So, when it comes to partying, do you love to let your hair down and go all out? Or do you prefer something more low-key, just catching up with close friends?
I used to love hitting the town and going clubbing, but those days are
Can you see? So she's telling, earlier she was interested in clubbing and those kind of things. That's what she is telling.
behind me.
Okay.
I'm not a very outgoing person anymore, and I'm not that
You see, I'm not a club like that means she's not that kind of person anymore. Yeah, දැන් ඒක කරන්නේ නැහැ. Okay?
young either, so I'd say I'm more comfortable with smaller, friendly gatherings.
Can you see I'm more comfortable with small, friendly gatherings? That is her answer. So why can't you understand that thing, students? So this is very clear, ne? And that's to the point. So why you can't understand this? Less practice. Okay, because you are not listening to the listening test, ne? You are not doing any listening test. Okay, so always try to do one listening test per day. This is a very nice method that you can use to improve your English. Okay, how many days that I ask you to do this thing? Okay, like is there anyone who engaged in listening activities? Is there anyone who tried and who practiced listening activities? No one, I think. So then how can I help you then? I also can't help. I can teach you grammar and I can teach you writing and spoken English. But when it comes to listening, it's too like that's something that you need to practice. Okay? Because you need to practice, practice, and practice. Listening tasks are like that. But I'm doing some listening tasks with you every day. But today I chose B2. B2 in the sense that is upper intermediate. Okay, so this is a nice level. B2 in the sense like this is how the levels are done. Ne? So we have A1, A2, then B1, B2, C1, C2. Okay, so C means advanced level. B2 in the sense upper intermediate. Okay, so like this is hard, I know, but now you are, students, like especially undergraduates. So your level is this. Okay, that's generally B1 or B2. You should have that level now. Okay, you should reach that level now. Okay, so you are not A1, A2 students anymore. They are elementary level students. That's about the beginner level students. Okay, so you have to just reach this level, and then please try to do more listening tasks belong to B1, B2, and try your best to understand them. Try to score. Okay, and then how many resources are there? You have many resources. You have technology. What you don't do is you don't try. Then I think I also can't help. Okay, I'm very angry about this because you are not practicing. Okay, so when you come next day, next Thursday, everyone try to do at least 5 listening tests. Probably you can see some improvement. Okay, because now I'm taking only 5 to 10 minutes and doing one test per day. That's not enough. Okay, we do the class only for 2 days per week, but I think that's not enough. That's enough when it comes to other parts, but listening, it's not like that. Listening, you have to practice every day. Okay, so please try your best to do listening tasks. That's why I selected B2 listening part today, just to show you that this is your level. I know that you can't score a lot here. That's why I selected this to show you this is not the expected level. Okay, so hope you understood what I told. So by Thursday, you have to complete at least 5 listening tests. Okay, yes, and send me your score. You know, you have my number, so then send me your score, send me the screenshot, and then I know that, okay, so this student has done this and she scored this much or he scored this much. Okay, please do the listening task. Are you doing? Are you promising me? Yes, promising the, promise the, at least 5. Okay, 5 ne? Why can't you do 5? You can. Okay. Yes, good. So Ashini and Dilini saying, yes, they can. I don't know about others. Okay. So now we think I'm not coming and pushing you. You need to understand this is important or not, and that's your choice to do the works. Okay. Fine. And the other one is we'll move on to vocabulary development. So you don't believe because I'm teaching because now these days I have first years. So now first years are coming. So I'm working with 3 faculties. So I'm teaching students in the medical faculty, engineering faculty, and so like now actually what they do is they do what I say. If I ask them to read comic strips and come to the class, come to the lecture, and if I ask them to like do this game and then join the class, you don't believe, but everyone follows what I say. Okay, so I'm just thinking like when I compare, I mean the works that they are doing, so that with you, so I feel like why are you not doing the things, students? Okay, and today I asked them to do 3 games related to email writing, and I introduced them. So like now most of them have finished the task. Okay, they have submitted their answers as well. Okay, and I'm so happy about the way that they work. Okay, because like they are very interested, and they always do. They always work. Okay, so if you also work like that, for sure, you can definitely you can develop yourself. But I ask you to do word wall games, to read comic strips, to do listening tasks, but I think you haven't done anything. But still, you have some marks in students out of 50 for the formative test. That means you are in a good level. What you need to do is just I mean, you are in your comfort zones. So just step out, and after that, just do the task. Okay, so you are also same, you are also same age students. Okay, so just try your best to do these things. Okay, and yeah, only difference is I am meeting them physically and I am meeting you online. That is also not because anyway, like you know what we are doing, ne? So that's it. Okay, fine. So we'll move on to mixed up vocabulary now. That is about today, what you feel when the sun is very strong. What's that? What's the correct answer? Yes, heat. Very good. Next one, a bright light that comes from the sun. A bright light that comes from the sun. What is that? Hmm. Okay. Yes, sunshine. Very good. Then, a long period of extremely hot weather. What? What can you say? A long period of extremely hot weather. Extremely hot weather. What kind of word you can use here? Hmm. Extremely hot weather. Ayyo, why can't you remember? What wave? What wave, students? It's a heat wave. So we tell them, ne? We tell this thing, ne? If we say it's a heat wave, that's about a long period of extremely hot weather. Okay, ගොඩක් රස්නේ තිබුණොත් එහෙම. We call it as heat wave එකක්. Okay. Then, when water covers land due to heavy rain, what do we call? ගංවතුර? What's the term? In English, what do we call? When water covers land due to heavy rain? Yes, very good. Floods. Okay, we call it as flood. Flood in the sense that's about ගංවතුර. ගලන්නේ. Then, protection you put on your skin when it's sunny. What's it? What's that protection you put on your skin? Sunscreen. Yes, so that's about, what do we call? Sunscreen. Okay, so they are the answers. You can write heat, sunshine, heat wave, flood, and then sunscreen. Okay, fine. So these are the idioms we are going to learn. Okay, one by one I will explain. First you have to do this. Guess the answers and write. Always give yourself the chance to find the answers first. Never depend on other person's answer. Okay, you try your best to find out the answer. Then, if it is too hard, then ask. Now, you are adult students, may always remember that you are not children. You are going to be undergraduates in the future. So, undergraduates in the sense you should be critical, logical, okay? And you should you should do some hard work. You should work smartly, okay? Yes, you should work smart. Those things should be there. Smart learners, ne? Okay, Dilini finished. Netmi, Menuka, Ashini, and yes, Sajini, yes. I can remember all the names now. Okay, yes. That's so good, but the only thing is I haven't seen you, no student. So one day please come and then I can see you as well because I want to see you. Now I'm talking to these empty screens like Ashini, Dilini, Menuka, Netmi, and Sachini without seeing the person. But yes, okay, yeah, you completed the task. Okay, completed the students. Okay, Dilini completed. Okay, done. Yes, nice. Okay, everyone completed. Nice. So now let's discuss the answers. There we have everyone was at the birthday party. Okay, we know that we are discussing idioms and collocations. So now you have learned many idioms, phrasal verbs, and collocations. This is the 21st session, and I have taught every day. I have taught many phrasal verbs, for probably more than 50, 60 phrasal verbs to you now, like within this period. Okay, so now you should remember them because you have to use them when you are speaking. Okay, nice. Then the correct answer, everyone was in high spirits. Yes, that's the correct answer. Very good. So the correct answer is everyone was in high spirits. So if you write the term in high spirits, the meaning of this term is very happy or like cheerful. That is the meaning. If you are very happy, you can tell I am in high spirits today. Okay. If you say I am in high spirits, that means I am very happy. Okay, like she is in high spirits today. That is, she is very happy about something. Menuka can tell, I'm in high spirits today because I got 3 A's for my A levels and I passed the A levels with a good rank. So I'm in high spirits today. That means I'm very happy. I'm in high spirits. Okay, and the other one is like, SPIRITS. Yes, I should be there. I missed I. Okay, so you write it. I'm in high spirits. That means very happy. Then I will erase it and write again. I don't like to put those kind of things. Okay, high spirits. That's it. Okay, I'm in high spirits. I'm very happy. Then it's 6 p.m. Hi, Velava. So let's, what can you say? It's 6 p.m. So what can we do? It's 6 p.m. Let's call it a day. Okay, that is the correct answer. Let's call it a day means students, that's an idiom that we can use like stop working. To say stop working, වැඩ ඉවර කරනවට stop working or like it's time to rest. Okay, rest කරන්න. So if I tell you, students, now it's 9:30, let's call it a day. That means now we will stop the class and it's time for rest. Like it's time to rest and it's time for you to get some relax. Okay, that get some rest or to relax. Okay, so it's 6 p.m. Let's call it a day. So that is, we are going to stop the class or we are going to stop what we do here. Okay. Yes, that's the meaning of let's call it a day. Okay, fine. Then the desert was hot during the day. What can you say? Scorching. Scorching means another term that means very hot. Guda krasne. Very, very hot. That's the meaning of scorching. Okay. So the desert was scorching hot during the day. If you want to say scorching hot, that means kiyanna baritara hot. Scorching hot. It's scorching hot. That means extremely hot. Okay. Yes. Then desert you know ane Kantareta. He is a great manager because he is a people person. Okay, so like people person means like it is a kind of phrase that we can say like friendly and sociable person. If the person is very friendly and sociable, and if he or she treats the other people kindly and in a good way, we can say, like she is a people person. People person are very friendly and very sociable. Okay, you can tell, or like my best friend is, oh no, my something manager or like someone or the bank manager or someone you can say that bank manager, so he is very kind and he treats everyone very friendly, so I think he's a people person. Okay, that's it. Then we don't have much time, so I will, what's the correct answer? I will get straight to the point. Get straight to the point means that's about like I will tell the thing very directly and clearly. Mama කෙලින්ම කියන්නම් without telling nonsense or without having any small talk or extra details. I will get straight to the point. Okay, I will get straight to the point in the sense I'm not telling nonsense. I'm not telling anything. I'm just telling the thing to the point. හරියටම කියනවා. Get straight to the point. Okay, so these are the answers. Everyone was in high spirits. That means very happy. Call it a day. That means we are going to end something and we think it's the time to rest. Scorching hot, very hot, not very, extremely hot. People person, very friendly person. Get straight to the point. කෙලින්ම කියනවා without talking about extra details. Okay, so are you clear with these five? Yes, clear the or do you have any doubts? Ask. Okay, it's clear, ne? Hari, good, nice. We have only 3 minutes. You quickly write a sentence. You quickly write a sentence using one of these. Choose anything. High spirits, call it a day, scorching hot, people person, or get straight to the point. Okay, yes. Everyone write the sentence. Okay, even though it's a small one, that's fine. You have to write the sentence. Okay, you wrote the sentences there. I got one. I was call it a week for Urdu. No, 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 no. You can't. Okay, you can't tell. So call it a day, you can't change. You understood? So the idioms, most of the times you can't change, students. Call it a day, Kianne, that's about you trying to finish. You can't write call it a week there. So it should be call it a day. Okay, so for example, now I can tell students, you have done lot of tasks today. You did many exercises also, and you listened to me for 2 hours. So now we think, let's call it a day. So that means let's stop it. Let's call it a day means let's stop it. Okay, or like now it's time for you to take some rest. That's the meaning of call it a day. Okay, nice. Now, right? My mother is a very brave woman. So she get straight to the point. Okay, that's good. There, as our Urdu party, um, we had our Urdu party, all my family members in high spirits. Very good. All my family members were in high spirits. Okay, Gola happy. Yes. Yesterday was scorching hot. Yes, you can write. During the daytime. Yes. Very nice. Okay, like write the other thing as well. Yeah, call it a day. Let's call it a day in the sense, let's stop it. Stop it or wrap up it, wind up. That's it, ne? Okay. So use these terms, and if you can't use these terms, then drop a message, and then I will explain again. This is how we have to use. Okay. So now try your best to do some self-studies also, students, because I'm not there to teach you every day, ne? Okay, I'm doing my best with you, but I think you also have to try. Okay, probably I'm not going to do the lessons. Um, I'm very sure that this is not our last day, but we have only 1 or 2 days. Okay, so remember, you have to follow what I taught you. Okay, please focus more on like the activities that I asked you to do, reading comic strips, doing word all activities, and there are many. I will be sending you the task with the links also. But I won't, but I don't see that commitment from you. Okay. Like, to be honest, I can't see that commitment. Okay. So I don't see that you are dedicating some time to learn English. So you have to dedicate your time. You have to talk to me if you have any doubts. Okay. And try to get the maximum support from the class. Okay. So you do self studies a lot. Okay. Fine. So that is all about today's class. And so I'm not so happy about your formative test. Okay, so you try your best, but you received good marks. But I want actually everyone to score above 40 or above like 40 or yeah, no one was there. No, you all scored about 35, but yes, more, yes, 35. Yeah, yeah, as far as I can remember. So fine. Anyway, try your best. And if you feel like I should ask something from this person, then please ask. Okay, don't think twice. If you have doubts, then please like ask and try to do like take printouts of the books I sent you and then like start doing them. And diplomatic language, we missed it today, but anyway, I'm happy that I did some task with you. Uh, okay, so then let's wrap up the lesson now. Okay, students, do you have any questions or is that clear? Clear there? Quickly tell. Clear the now. Mm-hmm. Clear. It's clear. I blamed you, ne? Yes. So yeah, sometimes I blame my students. So, like, actually, I should do that because you are like, anyway, I will do some test with you again, and I want to check your understanding and I want to check how are you getting marks because that's my duty. Okay, I'm doing my 50%. You also have to do your 50%. then that's how like we can take the maximum advantage from the class, right? Okay, so I'm responsible for improving your knowledge, then you also should support me. Okay, Menuka and Ashini, please do your test. Please do the formative test and send me your answers. Then those who have done the formative test, I will be sending you feedback. Okay. Um, yeah, you better drop me a message. Okay, then I can easily find your contact number. You drop me a message, like anything, then I can just send you feedback with your paper. Okay, but I finalized the marks, but I'm very busy then because I have some exams with the students and lot of things there. So, but anyway, I marked everything because you also are a part of my, I mean, I'm responsible for that. So then, if I can do, so then why can't? Why you can't do this? Okay, so you also try your best. Fine. Okay, so now let's wrap up the lesson, students. Then stay, okay, bye. Stay safe.